Okay guys, here we are checking our work for lesson 98. The first two we had were graphs, and they wanted us to say whether the relation was a function, and if it was, is it a linear or nonlinear function. Okay, so the first one here, it is a function. We do our vertical line test. There's nowhere on the graph of this line where we would cross that graph or the line more than once, so it is a function. And it is a linear function. It forms a line. Number 5. Do your vertical line test. Okay, it is a function. There's nowhere where I cross the graph of that line more than once. This one, though, is nonlinear. This is a parabola, not a line. Okay. Number 6. Find the cubed root of 1,000. That means what multiplied times itself 3 times will give us 1,000. Well, it's 10. 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000. Then sketch a cube with a volume of 1,000 centimeters cubed. So I sketched my cube. Each side should measure 10. 10 by 10 by 10, because 10 by 10 by 10 gives me 1,000 cubic centimeters. Number 8. These were the difficult ones. 8. We have a triangular prism. They want us to find the volume first. Okay, so our formula for volume, area of the base times the height. We have to consider what shape our base is. This is a triangular prism, so the base of the shape is a triangle. So area of the base, 10 by 10 divided by 2. That gives me 50 inches squared for the capital B part. The height of the figure, how far does that triangular prism go back? It goes back 20 inches. 50 inches squared times 20 inches gives me 1,000 inches cubed. Number 9 asks for the lateral surface area. The easiest way to remember lateral surface area, perimeter of the base times the height. Remember, our base is a triangle. It is 10 by 10 by 14.1. So I did area or perimeter of the base here, 34.1 inches, times the height of the figure, 20 inches. That gave me 682 inches squared for the lateral surface area. Number 10. They wanted us to write this in words and then graph it. X is less than 4, or X is greater than or equal to 6. X is less than 4, or X is greater than or equal to 6. So less than 4, open circle on 4, arrow to the left. Greater than or equal to 6, close circle on 6, arrow to the right. Number 11 was a graphing problem. So our first, this is a system. So we need to graph 2 lines. The first line, 4x plus 2y equals 8. This one's in standard form, so the best way to find my intercepts is to say what happens when x is 0 and then what happens with y is 0. If x is 0, y equals 4. If y is 0, x equals 2. So then I graphed that line. 0, 4, 2, 0. This is the line of the first one. The second one is in slope-intercept form. So here's my y-intercept, positive 1. I did a dot on positive 1. My slope is 1, so I rose 1 and ran 1. Here's my second point. I can draw that line. Where my 2 lines cross is at 1, 2. 1, 2. So when x is 1 and y is 2, both of these equations are true. Number 12. We had interested calls for an ad on 6 days. I went ahead and when I wrote my list, I wrote them smallest to biggest. Okay. The mean, I added them together, divided by 6, I got 9. Median, that's why I put them in order. These 2 are in the middle. If I average 2 9s, I still get 9. Mode, 9. B says, which of these measures would change if on the 7th day, there were 3 interested callers? So I would want to add a 3 into my list. Let's see, let's take it off, take it off, take it off. My median still stays the same. My mode still stays the same. So the mean is the number that would change because we would add 3. We would get 57 and divide by 7 instead of 6. Number 20. 2 radical 3 times radical 3. We're just multiplying all these. 3 radical 3 times radical 3 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Number 21. negative 25 times negative 20 over negative 25 minus negative 20. So this negative times negative gives me positive 500 on top. Negative 25, I want to add the opposite. Negative 25 plus 20 gives me a result there of negative 5. 500 divided by negative 5 results in negative 100. Number 22. I think it said to simplify. Yes. So we started out with w x to the third y to the fourth over x squared y squared z to the negative 2. Well, I know that I want my z to the negative 2 to get pushed up, so I don't have a negative exponent, okay? So this is going to get pushed up to the top here. Y squared reduces with y to the fourth, so this is gone, and this becomes a 2. I'm going to put my z to the second up there. X squared down here reduces with x cubed. That just leaves 1, and this is gone. So I just have w x y squared z squared left. 23 was different. If they wanted us to choose how much of, or what fraction of the triangle is occupied by the circle, they told us the radius of the circle is 10, so I could use that to find the area. The area of the circle is 314. Area of the triangle, base times height divided by 2, give me 900. 314 is about 1/3 of 900, so our final answer was B, 1/3. Last one, can any triangle have side lengths of 3, 6, and 9? Oh, I acted like it was a right triangle. Let's just skip that one. I'm going to take that one off of your assignment because I acted like it was a right triangle. Okay, so we'll disregard number 24. Hope you guys are doing well. Miss all of you. Let me know if you have trouble on any of these. And hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.